Hey, DOT community, this is Alon coming at you with a special look at the new Vixia that's coming in the upcoming event. So, of course, I just want to show off Vixia's skills, the relics that I've put on, and also do a few battles. Of course, I'm making a video and not a live stream because, in my opinion, Vixia is just going to be an attacker, probably not a defender compared to all the other Dragon Slayers that we have out right now. But Vixia's got something interesting with her skills. She does have, and this might be a little small, so I'll read it. It's got the fifth skill, not last, but fifth skill of getting at start of battle, call 3 Ice Archers. On ally death, call Ice Archer max of 5, as well as freezing and shielding, freezing 2 enemies and shielding 2 of your troops. I don't know if it's going to be specifically the Ice Archers, because it just depends on if there's any in battle still, even though they're calling some. But I also prestiged this Vixia to level 1, just to get that base Imperial health and damage. On each enemy killed grants all troops 1% armor and armor piercing. That's kind of silly. So, I don't know why that's so low. It sucks. Because this is one of those skills. It's a prestige skill that is kind of common. It is on more than one Titan as well. So, if you... it's not a unique prestige skill. Let's just say that. So, all the other skills are nice and either Imperial or just troop oriented. So, for instance, you see there that it's got the Titan and troop ice damage. That was also explained in the blog as well. These Ice Archers, that's how they get a buff in damage. Or if, obviously any kind of, because any kind of, like obviously if it's a Lethan ice damage, or like Imperial ice damage, that's not going to do anything because it's specifically for the Imperials. So the only way for those Ice Archers to have that happen is to have the troop ice damage specifically. So, because otherwise Archers are always given physical damage. So it's kind of difficult to be able to actually have a whole bunch of damage relics for these Ice Archers, unless you have specific ones that say troop ice damage. Otherwise, any kind of troop health or troop armor piercing or any of that kind of stuff is still going to work too, as well as the defensive skill relics will still all work just because they're don't have anything to do with being element oriented. It's just going to say, archers resist against this, or archers health, or archers armor, or AP. So, alright, or armor. Alright, my relics that I put Bow of the Gods, just to get that all troop resist against all elements, as well as the all troop armor piercing. Other options, of course, the Yumiya with the all-troop damage and Titan damage with the armor piercing, cast Raise Dead and Fireball. That is another option. Or the Amber, or Stormbringer as well, which, you know what, is right here. I almost thought I lost it, because that will also give that troop damage, troop health as well. But I was just looking to beef up those Imperials as best I could. There is the Titan and Troop melee and range resist over on the Amber. That's also extremely helpful as well, because this is an all elements situation. If you want that melee and ranged super high, the Amber of Nephilinus could also be very helpful, but I know a lot of people don't have the Ambers. But it's also something that you might think about, because this Amber of Nephilinus is pretty sweet with that 40% Titan and Troop melee and range with the 90% troop health. So, but I went with Bow of the Gods just because it's a relic that I believe a few more players will have Stormbringer's, like I said, another option. The Yumiya, being the fact that the golden relics haven't been around as long, may not be as prevalent. But Bow of the Gods and Stormbringer, I think these are the two that a lot of people will be using. But if you have a choice, Bow of the Gods, in my opinion, with those Imperials to make them a bit beefier. Then you got the Banner of War, of course. So you get in that ranged and the melee resist and the element damage. Forest Bow, haven't seen this in a long time, but look at that. Imperials resist against ranged, so important. And of course, this is a damage boost for Ranger Titans. So, of course, Fixia gets a little... Elemental Grasp, just because I want to get more of that all-elemental up there as well. Mark of the Alethan, it does have the rage duration. Also, then Troop Titan and Troop Ice damage. There it is. That's going to help the Ice Archers. And then I got Staff of Iron on there as well. So, just to get that rage up there. So... there are a few other relics that are actually going to be a lot, that can also be a lot more helpful. Fortunately, they're not here on my account. My Head of Mimir, the Ice Charms, stuff like that. They're extremely helpful to also be buffing out your Imperials. Just I have them on my main account. I do not on my test account, but I am here in a Masters League Assassins. This is a definitely good place for me. I'm not going to be hitting garrisons, just for the simple fact that I also believe you're going to be using Vixia to attack lands over hitting garrisons. You can. I'm not saying you can't, but at least here on the test account video, since it's not a live stream and I'm not really getting more or less permission to hit people's garrisons. Just going to hit some VP lands just to show off. The Ice Archers will do a battle against, let's do Hachi. So here we go. We're going in with all 25 Imperials, 65 million. Let's take a look at the Imperials. They're 84,000 damage, 468 health. 168 armor piercing, 44 on the crit. They're a little low on the crit, but of course, all the resists are up to 95, range to 93. Melee's low, I know, and if I had some of those other relics like I was referring to, melee wouldn't be there, but I tried to do my best. 342 on the armor. Just to take a quick look at the archers too. 98,000 health, 9,950 on the damage. It's pretty low, unfortunately, but crits up at 64. Archers also still have the 55 range, 55 melee, and 60 in all the elements as well. But that's going to be for the Ice Archers. So let's take a look, see what they're like. We're going to do a straight charge. Now the Ice Archers come right in, right here in the front. You try to get your Imperials past them as quickly as possible, because you want your Imperials to be the meat shield. And you want the Ice Archers, they're not firing that far, so you can't see their sweet. You'll see it here. There it goes. Let's rage them up. Gotta love super long Hachi battles, but I just wanted to see how he would do. Or Vixia would do. Sorry, her. Alright, we're not going to wait it out, because of course there's a video. But, definitely not going to be a Hachi killer, I don't think. Don't think. But, there he is. Hachi's like, yeah, I know. Let's try something else. Let's try something else. Like maybe a... Let's try a Frig. With Goliaths, huh? I was just going to say, with all the defense that I have on these Imperials, I wish I could give the archers a bit more of an offense, but I'm sure players will come up with a little bit better of an idea of what they can do. But let's see. Take down Frig. Frig's down. Rage him up. Full charge. To victory. Not bad. I lost 2 Imperials. We'll try another, like, 2 battles. I'll see what else I can find here. Tarhoons? See, I'm pretty certain that if I wasn't able to beat Hachi, that Rostam's going to be the same case. So, I don't know. Let's see. Hades? Let's try Hades. But yeah, it's gonna work for some and not work for others. Also will depend on your relics, because my relics, like I said, are a little lacking. But I'm trying to do my best. But yeah, it will depend on your relics and your skill level as well. I'm sure you'll think of something like, oh, you know, I know how to do this, this, and this, and it'll work better. Go for it. Do it. Look at those. One Imperial unit taking on all of them. Ice Archers! I can take that fireball hit, no problem. Let's see how these... Oh, rage them up. Go, Vixia. cool off those grenadiers. Fire a nice combination here. So this is a Vixia versus a War God. Alright. There's that shield. You get another summon there. There's another ice archer. You must have lost a unit. Falling. Sweeping the field. Few-minute battle, of course, but still. This new Vixia. Look at those ice archers just. Lifting all those arrows. Sorry, I was mesmerized by the ice archers. Full charge for the victory. That was actually the ice archers for the victory. So let's try one more. And don't heal your troops. I know some of my subscribers don't get an opportunity to see enough videos, and they do enjoy them. So if you do enjoy the video and would like me to do a few more similar to this in the future, let me know. Let's take on Tarhoon's last. Brand new. He's not maxed, but still brand new Titan. This is Vixia with the alright setup that I got going. Let's see what happens. What can the one-armed Dragon Slayer do? Do I get wrecked? Or do I wreck the Grenadiers? Oop, Tarhoons. What happened, Tarhoons? There you go. New Vixia takes it down to Tarhoons. Not a maxed, not prestiged, but this is what I'm able to do with a Prestige 1 brand new Vixia. So DOT community, you can make your best judgment on what you think. Of course, I'm sure that, like I said, there will be other players that will be able to do a lot more with different relic setups. So keep that in mind. But this weekend's event, of course, is Reskilled Vixia. So if you're interested, check it out. If not, save up for Conquest next week. Hope everybody's enjoying the Assault event and grabbing whatever they can, because Assault's a free event. All you have to do is put a little bit of time in with those battles, and you'll be able to achieve a lot. Alright, DOT community. I will talk to you all again on Friday during my Vixia live stream. Very soon. Have a good one.